Good morning to all of you students. In our last lecture of this chapter, we had studied about oxidation reduction reaction, which is commonly known as redox reaction. So today we will start our topic, which is electrolysis. So what is the meaning of electrolysis, student? We will read it out here. The process of decomposing or breaking down a compound in molten or aqueous state into its ion on passing electric current is called electrolysis. So what is the meaning of this four line is that when with the help of electric current we decompose or break any compound into its ion, that is known as electrolysis. Means electro means electricity and lysis means breakdown. So combinedly known as electrolysis. An electrolytic cell, so for the purpose of electrolysis process, for the process of electrolysis we required an electrolytic cell, okay, 2 electrodes, wires, electrolyte and power supply in the form of battery are required to conduct electrolysis. So these are the things which we required for this process of electrolysis. Okay students, now here you can see a compound which breaks down into ions under the influence of electric current in molten or aqueous state is called electrolyte. So the compound which we are going to break or which is going to be break is known as electrolyte. The electrolyte break down to form positive ions called cations and negative ions called anions, and they get broken into ions, and when the ions contain positive charge they are known as cations, and when they contain negative charge they are known as anions. Okay, electrodes are 2 rods used to conduct current and allow electric current to pass through the electrolyte. Positively charged electrode is known as anode and negatively charged electrode is known as cathode. When electric current is passed into an electrolyte, it breaks into anions and cations. The cations moves toward cathode and the anions towards anode. The container in which the electrolysis reaction takes place is known as electrolytic cells. So students, we had already read this. Now I will explain you all these things with the help of this diagram. Okay students, see here you can see the electrolysis of sodium chloride is given in this picture. So you also know the formula of calcium chloride, NaCl. So NaCl is here electrolyte. Electrolyte is NaCl, means sodium chloride. Okay students, the liquid which you are able to see is the liquid of NaCl, means sodium chloride. Here you can see 2 electrodes are dipped in that solution. The rod which contain the negative charge is known as cathode. The rod which contain positive charge is known as anode. Okay, now for the conduction of electricity, here this sign near the bulb, this sign resembles for battery for the production of or for the conduction of electricity. When the electricity pass in this solution, the negative charge move towards anode, means the anode which is having positive charge, and the positive charge one moves towards cathode. Okay, now you are able to understand students. The positive charge which is sodium moves towards the negative one, that is cathode, and the negative charge, that is calcium, is chloride is moves towards anode. Okay students, because you also know the positive and negative attract each other and the negative one will move towards anode and the positive one will move toward cathode, and this process is going to be happen, or we are conducting this process only for the dissociation of that compound into their ions. Okay students, this is the process of electrolysis. Now Here you can see types of electrolytes. Some electrolytes are easy to be break, okay, they are known as strong electrolytes, chemical compound which dissociate completely into ions, means they completely dissociate into their ions, are known as strong electrolytes. But some are weak electrolyte, means chemical compounds which dissociate partially or to lesser extent are weak electrolytes. They are poor conductor of electricity. So here with the help of this reaction you can easily see this NaCl, sodium chloride, after electric current they get dissociated into sodium cation and chloride anion. Okay students, here you can see sodium having the positive charge, after an electron it become neutral. The positively charged sodium ion move towards cathode, it gains the electron forming neutral sodium atom. Okay students, now the next topic is electrolysis of water. What will happen students when we take water as a electrolyte? Means here you are taking sodium chloride as an electrolyte, but what will happen when you take water as an electrolyte? So when you take water as an electrolyte, it get dissociated into H plus and OH minus. Okay students, H plus and OH minus. At cathode, the cathode was having the negative charge, the H plus will move because H is having positive charge, so the positive charge will move towards cathode. Okay students, at anode the OH will get moved towards the anode because anode is having positive charge and OH is having negative charge. Okay students, so this process will tell you the electrolysis of water. After the H plus get dissociated, it will form hydrogen gas, H plus H will form hydrogen gas, and OH plus 2OH forms H2O and oxygen gas. Okay students, so this was the process of electrolysis of water. Here you can see with the help of this instrument the electrolysis of acidified water is conducting. Here you can see this is anode having positive charge, here it is cathode, here it is hydrogen because hydrogen is having positive charge, so it's get towards cathode, and here it is oxygen, okay, it get towards anode, and here it is acidified water. Students, we will see the application of electrolysis, means how electrolysis is important. So the first application of electrolysis is electroplating. Now what is the meaning of electroplating students? Method of coating one metal with another metal by passing electric current is called electroplating. Okay, electrolysis is used in many fields. One such important application is used in the field of electroplating. So how electroplating is helpful for any metal? See, in electroplating the object on which electroplating is to be done is made as the cathode. The metal to be coated is taken as anode. The soluble metallic compound of the metal is to be coated is taken as electrolyte. Means the substance which we are going to coat on another substance is taken as electrolyte, and we do such kind of process like the process of electroplating to prevent the compound to prevent the object, okay, which is going to be corroded or which is going to be spoiled. Okay, here you can see metals like gold, chromium, nickel, platinum, etc. are coated on the surface of iron, copper, steel. This is done to prevent corrosion for decorative purpose. Cheaper metals are made attractive by coating. Means the metal which are with like gold, chromium, nickel, platinum, etc. is used for coating over the another metal like iron, copper and steel, because if they were be coated on their surface, the metal will be become less reactive and also become more attractive by the coating. Okay, example, silver coating is done on stainless steel spoons. You see, on stainless steel spoon sometimes silver coating is done because silver is less reactive than the steel. Okay, and if the metal is less reactive, it will react very slowly and it will get damaged very slowly. After that, you can see purification of pure substance. The electrolysis is also used for the purification of pure substance. Liquid substance are purified by the process of distillation. Distillation is the process by which the liquid substance are being pure. Various methods are used for getting pure substance depending upon physical property such as melting and boiling points. All substances which are pure have their own characteristics, melting and boiling point. See students, sometime you contain a solution in which two or more chemical is involved. The one chemical is having another melting point, the second metal will having another melting point, okay, or boiling point. So you can purify them, both them, by the process of distillation. Distillation is the process in which you can separate one solution from another solution by the process of distillation. Okay, here you can see what is the meaning of melting point. So melting point is the temperature, students, where the solid change into the liquid state is called melting point. For example, the pure ice is 0 degree Celsius at normal atmospheric pressure get melted. The melting point of pure ice is 0 degree Celsius, okay, and below 0 degree Celsius it is in the form of ice. Okay, students. After that, you can see boiling point. What is the meaning of boiling point? The temperature at which the liquid changes to vapor state is called boiling point. When any liquid substance does the process of evaporation, that is the point of boiling. Okay, boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees Celsius, means above 100 degrees Celsius the water starts boiling, means the water form in water vapors, the water forms water vapors. Okay, here you can see the determining of melting point of ice by the thermometer. Okay, students, here in the glass funnel the ice cubes are kept and this is thermometer. Okay, the thermometer will tell the temperature at which the ice cubes are being melted, and here in the beaker, after the melting of ice, they are becoming into water form. Okay, students. Now, hope now you are able to understand what is electrolysis, application of electrolysis, melting point and boiling point. Here you can see, students, boiling point you can determine through here it is a flask where the name of this flask is round bottom flask. The bottom of this flask is round in the structure. Here with the help of burner the water is being boiled. Okay, with the thermometer you can maintain or you can detect the temperature at which the water is going to be boiled and or at temperature at which the water is boiling. Okay, students. Now, what is the process of distillation? Distillation is the method of purifying substance. This method is used to purify a liquid from its soluble impurities. We will discuss this in our last lecture of this chapter. Okay, students, hope you are now understood what is electrolysis, what is electroplating, what is melting point, what is boiling point.